Hey y'all, where you been? So, we are doing a New Orleans Voodoo Tarot reading tonight, approaching the end of this month, entering a new zone, is what they're saying. September, October, and November, they say, are very special months. Time to see who has really motherfucking evolved as there's less sunlight. How many people are going to be able to adapt to this next zone type of futuristic living that we're getting into? I don't know what the hell that means, but we're here to do a collective reading, y'all. Y'all new to my channel, that's what's up. Subscribe, thumbs up. Here are the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck that I like to work with, that I love to work with, that loves to work with me. So give me a moment, y'all. You can't see shit. So I surround myself in protection from all negative, low vibrational entities, malevolent energies from the aspects of the east, west, north, and south, and outside of all directional forces. I send protection as well to my family, friends, for they are protected from all negative, low vibrational entities, malevolent energies from the aspects of the east, west, north, south, and outside of all directional forces. Ashe. Gratitude. You know, when I first bought this sage stick, the odor was about to make me fucking sick. But I knew once I started smudging that I would like it more. But initially, this is white sage. I can't do the dragon stuff because the smell is so bad. I can't even light the red dragon, whatever the hell that shit is. That shit smells so horrible, y'all. I gotta close this window. All right, y'all, let's begin because I know how it is. When it's time to read the cards, nobody has time. We want to read the cards, right? We want to know what the cards say. Gratitude, ashe. Gratitude and ashe. They're like less light, less light, less light. Sorry about that, y'all. So, you can make a pendulum out of anything, right? Yes, right. Left, no. Further reading. You see, it's just kind of just hanging there because they already know I'm going to do it no matter what. So, right to yes. Yeah, that was already yes. It's going to the right. So the reading must go on. The reading must persist no matter what. It's the weekly reading. It's like the forecast. Basically, it's like better than the news, but I'm not competing for like viewership or for entertainment, or I don't have any biases like a lot of news networks have. So basically, when I'm doing this reading, you know how most tarot readers will do a reading every day, or they'll do it for every like moon cycle. Well, I used to do it all kinds of ways, but right now we're going to do it weekly. So it's like a weekly collective reading, better than the news, better than ESPN, because this is more of like, not like, but more of ancestors coming through, more of ancient, old, not even old, just like primordial, uh, surpass this area, this zone, and multiple other zones in the universe coming through. Anyway, I ain't trying to get all that deep because it ain't that serious. It's just like, I won't even say it's ancient messages. It's just like messages, frequencies, energy that we're going to get throughout the week. So why not interplay? You know, a lot of times we can go and watch other tarot readers basically and see if they have the same type of messages that's going on, similar messages for yourself, for the collective. Gratitude, Spirit Ashe. Mm. Okay, let me quit fucking with y'all. Cause like honestly, I am really here to do the cards. Like for real, for real. I'll come back live on some other fuck shit, but gratitude, spirit. So we've already said out loud what this reading is about is for the collective. I give thanks in advance on these messages. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Thank you in advance. Ashe. Thank you, ancestors. I thank you. Give thanks, spirit, for these messages that we're getting ready to, presume gratitude in advance. So, so what is this weekly reading? What is going to say? What do y'all want to come through for the collective message? This one always have to be first. Okay, we're doing a collective reading. Ashe, gratitude. Oh shit, yeah, Ashe. There we go. Now it's looking more like a collective reading because you ain't read me. Thank you. Any other messages we got going through? Yeah. Yeah, gosh. I'm telling you, whoever is like over here on this page, maybe it's just me, maybe it's my ancestors, my spirit. I'm telling you, severely, heavily, always severely protected. Always protected. We got like this mother. That's not even what it is. I'm sorry. Any other thing? Any other messages? We got four cards right here. We got Hanessa's mm, love connection. We have Legba. We have the gates, the power of the word. We have the carnival. We have farewell to the flesh. We have protection through all the guerreras. We have leadership coming through. Leadership coming through. Leadership, family obligation and leadership. Gosh, damn, wise wisdom, wise judgment coming up, leadership, why? Okay, anything else? Ashe, gratitude, farewell to the flesh. That's very interesting. Okay, over application of magic, over application of tone, over application of dialect, over application of language. Hmm. Well, we know that goes on all the goddamn time. Every time I turn on the TV, the news, they're like, "This is the news," and we know this is the political environment right now. And I'm not into getting into fucking what's going on in the media and all that other shit. But this is a collective reading, so the message is coming through in a very much political way. Basically, spirit is just saying that we have some fucking obligations to take care of, that there are some leaders that have family obligation. Okay, because we don't get like leadership, and then we have wise judgment after. Someone definitely, okay, within the energetic forces doing over application of magic coming up for this week. Okay, this is just the second row. I haven't even like really touched on the first row. The first row, because it's just letting me know like automatically what's going to happen at the beginning of the week. Because when I see Legba coming out here like on the first top row, okay, and I know he represents Monday. Okay, for one, and he's showing up so early in a week after Hanessa's. Yo. Hmm. Okay. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Because, like, what is going on with this? Basically, I can straightforward and read it saying that there are people out there that are prayed up. There are actually people out there who are really not talking or moving in a way in social media about what's going on in politics. Some people are really not really, some people are really doing some spiritual work right now. People doing spiritual work, and it's like in secret. They're doing spiritual work in secret, and they're working with the dead. Obviously, you see this person in the vessel. She didn't encapsulate him. This person had already transcended to a new reality. So, this person is working with this person. That person, this spirit is working with this woman, basically. So, um, someone is in the spiritual realm working with the dead, right? Because next we have Legba. What the fuck? We get Legba that's coming up next. Okay, and he's in the Rada form. Legba is in Rada. He's in Rada, which is telling you, do as I will. You know, the phrase that most people don't really like to use or to say because they think of it like in a negative aspect. But here it says, do as I will. Use your words, use your affirmations. Okay. Next, after that, this card. Child, this card has so many fucking different meanings to it. It makes no it's crazy. This card has lots of meaning to it. First of all, we see Legba again showing up with the number three here. That's his number three. Legba. Ooh, child. Basically, this card means that farewell to the flesh. Spirit has turned inward on the outside. You are, or the collective, or someone is being clothed with spirit. Now, not to say that's the easy process or something that's just like a gift or whatever, because when spirit takes over, it's how so when this card comes into play and there's farewell to flesh, is we are in the major arcana here, and basically it's like, okay, spirit is here to do some work. um Spirit is here to do some work. We don't need the flesh. We're not going off of all of these intricacies that deals with the flesh. Touch smell, all of that shit. And we're working with, it keeps saying pure energy, pure spirit here. Right after that, guess who motherfucking came up? That's why I said that who's ever watching my channel is like always fucking protected, right? We have the good edibles that comes up right after here. Right after farewell to the flesh, right? We have the good edibles, right? Do you fucking see the good edibles? You see their symbology of the good edibles. You don't see them just standing here. Look at the fucking doors. Red, green. Look at Elegua down there watching on a guard. That's just that's just fucking crazy. Yo, I saw the picture of somebody who took almost a picture just like this. Because there's almost like a picture like this of George Washington, right? You know, this country's death fathers or whatever. I mean, there's almost a picture like this of George Washington, right? Anyway, protection. Highly protected. Somebody's motherfucker protected. There's no fucking downward, upward, anyway, besides all of the guerreros are here. Bitch. After that, you already know Shango. If you don't even realize or even understand why this card comes up after the protection, just know how he's sitting. Look, his hand one above, the other one below. Lightning in the background. Clothes in white, bottom, top, axe in hand. He is ruling, rulership, leadership, family obligations. After that, this is incredibly insane. We have Maman Brigitte. Maman Brigitte, look at what she's sitting on top of her temple of stones, which is almost like a ruins in a way. So ancient, so old, so primordial, you know what I'm saying? She has ruins as her place of worship, as her temple of her dwelling place, basically. So anyway, so she's sitting on top of this very much I don't know how else to say it, but placement, uh, high courtship. Ooh, ashe, gratitude, spirit, gratitude, ashe, gratitude, high courtship, right? Of her own fucking high courts because she represents wisdom. Although, like, Maman Brigitte here looks like a man, right? Looks like a man. Looks like a man. I'm sorry, my bad. It's dark. I want it to be dark, but anyway, it looking like a man. I look like a man. Anyway, Maman Brigitte, I think what the author said about this deck, why she made it look like a man, because it has something to do with the vessel. This particular vessel, three Bina represents, I don't know, like a masculine energy, something like that. Anyway, so, and obviously she can transform, probably like all of these other primordial spirits, they can transform to be and present themselves of, how whomever, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not occupied and held down by flesh, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm sorry to get off track. So right after the leadership here with Shango, family obligations and leadership, you have wise, wisdom, and judgment coming up for this week with Maman Brigitte. After Maman Brigitte came, okay, we have Simbi and Rada, number 8. The number 8 deals with magic, mind, mental work, air, sword. Look at the over application of the magic here at the bottom. We have the serpents here. Both of them are like attacking each other, like, bitch, you're in my way. These aren't swans, these are serpents. This is too much magic. There's too much. I keep saying dialect. It's dialect going on right now, whatever that means. But they keep saying too much dialect over application. That's going on for this week. All right, y'all. So we pulled one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 cards so far. Okay, here, let me show y'all what these cards look like on this side, what they look like, just in case, spirit ancestors has more messages for us for this week that's coming about. Okay, so far it looks like for us to stay focused, for us to not overreact, not to react at all, period, not to react at all, not to react at all. Remember who we are in spirit. Remember who our ancestors still are within us. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but most people I know, most of our ancestors weren't lazy. They weren't bums. They knew their assignment and they knew that this life span in this flesh would be short. So let me show y'all what cards we pulled up so far. Okay, so we have Hanessis, spiritual work. Congo, working in emotions. That's just telling me someone is doing spirit work, working with water, working with dead, working with someone who's passed, working with this is more like a close relationship. Hold on one second. Let me get this light better. Yeah, the Hanessis to me is more like a close relationship, working with someone in the spirit. Like either someone in the collective consciously is aware of who they're working with in the spirit, or they're unconscious and somebody in the spirit who or something or whatever is in the spirit um is working with you in a very loving and endearing way, mainly. Okay, so yes ma'am. Yeah, let's turn these back around right quick. So that's what's going on with Hanessa is someone's working very, very closely in relationship in the spirit. Yep. Then we have Legba. Like I said, Legba is interesting because we acknowledge Legba more on Mondays. Tomorrow is Monday. We have Rada here. Do as I wilt. Balance. The doors are open. Power of the word. Mm-hmm. But always be balanced in the power of the word, because as you can see, you can look at Legboss face. He's like, yeah, the gates, the doors are open. It's like you better be careful with the different movies and shit. Hey, there's a kid right next to Legba too. Did y'all decide? So, as the kids are surrounding Legba in this car, telling us, do as I will, he's awful. He's like, yeah, y'all my children. Be careful what you say and what you ask for real, for real. Look at him. He almost is like the Candyman, but not the Candyman. But I've seen this red and black in this figure in movies before. We'll have to get back to that because I don't want to get distracted. One of those not so popular movies, but they got like 3 or 4 of them that were kind of terrible. Yeah. We'll get back to that. My bad. So next, y'all, for this reading coming up for this week, we have Carnival number 21. Now this definitely represents so many different elements here, right? So many different elements going on within this card. Like I said, Legba showed up again. Is directly symbology, a symbol of Legba coming through once again, telling us internal has more importance, has more stature than the flesh, basically. So some shit is getting ready to come about, right? Some shit for an individual, like something very, very major is coming about. How did you know something's major coming about? Because we have protection here. Either you're going to have to be protected or guarded, or you have protection, or you need to seek protection. Because some fucking family leadership, guardianship is on the line right now. I don't know if we're going to have like families that are arguing, breaking up, relationships arguing and breaking up, but it's something about some family obligations coming up for this week to pay attention to, because we don't just have like protection here and then family obligations right after that. And then right before this protection, we have some motherfucking spirit that's coming through, that's riding through, okay? That's riding through with Legba. So, wise judgment is needed. Min Brigitte is telling y'all to go back to listening and not responding. She's definitely in meditation mode right now. We're getting to almost the final play here in the stage for week 825 through 831. We have Simbi. So basically, Spirit is letting us know that there's going to be, even though there has already been, but even more this week, more over application of magic, dealing with the power of the tongue, dealing with the sword, mental motherfucking mind. Okay, there's going to be things, there's going to be processes, there are going to be additional fucking shit and structures and institutions that's going to be applied as if mm, overly applied. Let's just say, for instance, they say like I don't know why the fuck did that example. I don't even know if that's going to make sense. Let's just say tomorrow you heard on the news that jelly was going to be recalled, right? But you hear this all day on the news, every network, every station, that jelly is going to be recalled. Jelly is going to be recalled. Jelly is recalled. All motherfucking day you hear these news channels talking about that jelly is going to be recalled, like Smucker's jelly or however. And you're thinking like, okay, we heard it once. Jelly is going to be recalled. Why are we having all this direct information that's overly applied about some motherfucking jelly? Something so simple, right, is getting recalled, right? But you're telling us this all day, all day, all day to get it stuck into our mind, to get into our mental mind. You're thinking it's something simple, but it's going to be like whatever the undertone is behind that agenda. That's why they're over applying it. They're over applying the message every day, right? So I will be paying attention to whatever motherfucking new language that's coming up for this week that's going to be over applied again and again and again and again. Something that's going to be very motherfucking simple, right? You think in your mind, but they're going to motherfucking run that shit into the motherfucking ground until it gets into everyone's mind. Okay, that's the purpose of it. So all right, y'all, let's see if there's anything else that Spirit want us to know about what's coming up for this week. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Gratitude, Ashe. Is there any other message? Ancestors, thanks and advance, Ashe. Gratitude. Thank you. All right, give me this. All right, okay. Yeah, this definitely goes with that. Again, wow. Yep. So whatever's going to be applied to different language, or whatever new language is going to be applied for this new week. If it's going to be politically, I don't know if it's going to be in somebody's job. I don't know if it's going to be within your relationship with yourself individually, whatever the over application is this week. is supposed to get to your mental mind. It's supposed to stick right. Okay. Um, and it looked like for the most part they apply so much magic to it. So much magic to it. It looked like they applied nothing but fire into it, nothing but action into it. Action, action, fire, fire, fire. Nothing but action and fire into it. Okay, so what is it? I mean, I know that'll probably take like a whole book or a deck just to say what that is. I can intuitively say what it is. So now I'm just interested in what this new man with this new information is going to be, with this new words is going to be, with these new messages is going to fucking be. So they're going to go back to some old policies or some old ways. They're digging up some old laws or some old shit, because all of it is all recycled anyway in criminal justice anyway. So they're going back and looking at some old fucking shit in the old motherfucking books that they have relationship with, some fucking old ass spiritual ass fucking force, right? That's inside the criminal justice law. And they're giving them this new motherfucking language, this new motherfucking dialect, okay? Fuck people over entirely, okay? So people need to stay protected, all right? Because they're gonna protect, they're going against family now. So you think, okay, okay, they're going against family now. They're tying, they're doing something. Something is going against family obligations. Something is going against the family. Something is here to break up the family even more than what it is. Okay, coming up with this new fucking language and shit. So it's telling us to continue, like, man, hmm. Okay, now I'm gonna say for us to collectively have wise judgment, right? But I feel like these motherfuckers already planned this shit. It's already fucking planned. Okay. Now they're going to apply it. They know it's going to work and they know it is going to set motherfucking fire. I don't even know if I should keep going because it's the thing with the cards. You keep going, you keep getting these messages. This is a weak reading. So, okay, Spirit. Thank you, Ancestor. So, one or two more cards to tie this up for this week. Ashe and gratitude. Thank you. Any other messages that we have? Oh, hell no. All right, y'all. So we have Petro again. We just had Petro fire. Now we got Petro again. We have the king. We have the king and Hinessis, king of drum, king of the motherfucker rhythm, king of beating your ass, king of relentless, powerful strength, beating your ass coming up here. Hey y'all, you gotta fucking laugh in order to fucking cry from reading this shit, because I can really get into this and be like, oh my motherfucking God, I wonder what, I am very interested in seeing what new language, dialect, with motherfucking new verbiage, what new terminology that's getting ready to come up for this week, because it's definitely going to take, I don't know what side or for whom or what, but I'm going to be watching, I'm going to be paying attention, okay, because whatever it is that's coming up for this weekly reading is definitely going to be applied, over applied, like I said again, it's definitely going to connect to many people. Not only that, they're adding the force of the king, okay, the fire Hungan up in this bitch at the same motherfucking time. At the same fucking time. So that is our weekly reading, y'all. Y'all stay up. For real. Yo, for real, for real. I'm fucking crazy because I'm a hella observer, so I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah. because the first time you go back and reading, you could read it for a person individually, but this is totally for the fucking collective what's coming about entirely. This isn't like necessarily for individual at all. This is what the fuck is going on in the energy, the collective. Excuse my language. Ashe. Ashe. This is what's going on in the collective, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.